Naturally Glam fam, it's your girl Jonna, and this video is a recap of the Return of the Curl Holiday Trunk Show featuring Ms. Nicki May from statementboutiqueva.com. It's a great event. Kenya did a great job, again, with the unique idea of doing a trunk show as a way for us as girls in the natural hair, curly hair community. We're coming together anyway a lot of times for the event, so why not come together to get our shopping in and support local vendors. And this time of year, a lot of people are doing a lot of shopping for gifts and such, and so they're going to major retailers, you know, to the malls, to the Walmarts, to the Targets, etc., to get a lot of their shopping done, and sometimes the small business gets left out. So this is a great opportunity for us to get together, divulge in one space, and just shop till you drop, basically, but support your local small businesses that have really, really awesome things to share. So if you guys want to see the footage of the interview that the bloggers like myself got to do with Nicki May, that will be at the very end of the video because it's kind of long. So I wanted to put it at the end so that way you guys can see the other stuff, and then if you want to stay tuned and keep watching to see the footage from the interview, it'll be at the end along with some pictures from the event. So what I kind of just wanted to do was share with you guys what was in the goodie bags that we received. Now, the bag I got was specific for the bloggers who were covering the event like myself. So it may not be what people got. It'll be a little more than what people got who came to the event, but the first 200 people to purchase tickets also got a free goodie bag. So I'm going to share with you guys what was in my bag, and then I'm going to share with you guys some of the things that I picked up from the vendors, and I put all the vendor information below in the description box. So if you see something that you like and you want to get in touch, or you want to see how you can get the same items or see what they have, you know, the information will be in the description box. The giveaway bag sponsor was Miss Jessie's. And of course, there were Miss Jessie samples inside of the bag. So these were the samples that we got inside of the bag. We got the Super Sweet Back Treatment, the Curly Butter Cream, the shampoo, and the Pillow Soft Curls, which I can't wait to try because everybody has been talking about it. And we also got a Hair Veda Nourishing Conditioner sample. Nice size sample too. That should be enough, because sometimes you get the smaller samples and it's just not enough for all this hair I have. So I can't wait to try that. Then we also got the Twist and Locks Leave-In Conditioner samples, the World of Curl sample of the pudding, and we also got a full-size curl activator. Now, I know you're probably thinking curl activator like Jerry Curl, but this is basically just a gel, like Eco Styler gel or any other gel, you know. So I definitely plan on it. It's just basically a curl definer. So I definitely will be trying that and sharing with you guys. And everything I get, I definitely will be, you know, reviewing and sharing with you guys. And I also got a full size of the Sulfur 8 Kids hair pudding. And everybody was joking that, you know, I could try it out on Nunu, because Nunu, when her hair grows and it does get wet, her hair is curly. She is a natural as well. Yes, that's how we do. But, yeah, probably not going to happen. But I do plan on trying it. It does look just like a regular pudding, because even though it says it's a kid's hair pudding, I'm sure it's good for anybody's hair. But so I definitely want to try it, and then if I like how it works, you know, I have a few friends who have kids who are natural that I'm sure would love to have it and try it out for themselves. Also, we got a hair milk, Eden Body Works jojoba hair milk, which I'm so glad I got this, because I can't wait to try it. I really do like the other Eden Body Works products that I have tried, but I had yet to try the hair milk. And when people ask me about product recommendations, I like to be able to give them something they can get in the store locally, not something that they may necessarily have to go online to buy, because for somebody that's a new natural, having to go online and pay shipping and go to all these different sites, it's kind of overwhelming. And you need to be able to, along with that, you need to be able to have some products that you can use in a crunch that you don't have to wait for it to ship or catch them at an event when they're vending and stuff like that. You definitely need to have some staple products that you can go to Walmart and get if you need to. So I can't wait to try this so that, you know, if people ask me about products, I can definitely recommend it if it's something that I did like. We also got something from Curls, the Cashmere Curl Jelly, which you guys know I am a fan of. And so I'm glad to get another one of those. And then we got this Carol's Daughter Transitioning Kit. It has 3 products inside. It has a purifying low poo cleanser, a transitioning, renewing scalp spray, and restoring anti-breakage treatment. So that's what comes inside. And even though, of course, I'm obviously not transitioning, I still want to try it because I know a lot of people that are transitioning, and if it's something that is effective, then I would like to be able to say, you know, try out the Carol's Daughter Transitioning Kit, and maybe it's something that will work for you. So those are the items that I got inside of my goodie bag. Now here are the items that I actually purchased from some of my favorite vendors, or some vendors that I didn't know before. So let's start off with the jewelry box. The jewelry box is like a mobile jewelry store. Literally, it's like a big like bus that she has converted the inside to a jewelry store, so she can like go to anywhere. She can go anywhere and just park, open up doors, and boom, jewelry store. So these are a couple of jewelry pieces that I got. I think these rings were $3 a piece. And you know I am a sucker for a cocktail ring all day. So I got this one, which is the arrow, which is nice. It's a 1-finger ring, but it covers multiple fingers, so I like that. And because sometimes 2-finger rings can be a little uncomfortable because you can't move your fingers around. Then I got this ring. Love this. That's the first thing I saw when I went in there. So I was so glad to be able to get that. And then it came with a little set of pearl studs, so I thought that was really, really cute. Next, I was able to support Sweet Trinity Aromatherapy. I met her actually at another event in Richmond, the Beauty Bash, that was put on by Sophie Chic, and she was telling me that she did aromatherapy products. So I was so glad to see her vending and definitely wanted to support. So I got some of these rose bath salts. Let me tell you guys, like, I wish y'all could smell. I wish you could smell that, but you can't. But I wish you could, because of like how it smells, and it's like roses, like dried roses in there. So I got this. My tub is not really a situation that I want to like get in it. It's like a shower type of situation, you know, like your tub. Like when I'm gonna take a bath, like I want one of those big soaker tubs. Other than that, I'm not even gonna bother with it. So I'm not living that fabulous. So I'm going to use this for a foot soak, and she said it would be amazing. Like, it just sort of like dissolves all the nasties in your feet. So I'm so looking forward to using this. I cannot wait yet. Okay, I had to get it with me. Alright. Okay, next, Tree Naturals. Another vendor that I see all the time. I'm so glad I was able to support. So let me tell you my Tree Naturals story. She has no idea about this. When she was vending at Return of the Curls Natural Hair Expo and Fashion Show, Nina, beautiful brown baby doll, picked up some of her items. And then she realized that she could not get on the plane with these items. So she asked me to ship them to her when she got home. She's like, please, can you ship them to me? I'm like, sure, no problem. You know, I got you, girl. Oh, and these products, I was like, oh my goodness, I want to try it. So I was like, well, I can't try them. Of course, they're not mine. But then I would keep seeing them, like, sitting in the house. And I'm like, I had to keep reminding myself that they were not mine. I did not buy them. So finally, I sent them to Nina. And then she was like, oh my gosh, Jonna, the products are amazing. I absolutely love them. Oh my goodness. So then I said, the next time I see Tree Naturals, I'm going to get the leave-in conditioner, because Nina raved about it. So of course I got me some. I think this jar is 8 ounces, and I think it was $15 or $12. So I cannot wait to try this one. Okay, another vendor, Statement Boutique. Hey girl, I always see her too, and I bought a cocktail ring for her when I first met her at the same Beauty Bash event. And every time I see her, I never get a chance to buy anything. It's crazy. So I was so glad when I saw her and I saw this. Oh, when I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, gonna buy that. I love it because it's like everything. I don't have to worry about, is it gold, is it silver, it's everything, and it's white, and it's stretchy. I was like, yes, wrap it up now. So, I'm so excited about that person, y'all don't understand. Next, my other favorite jewelry vendor, The Pursuit of Happiness, and that's P-U-R-S-E, Pursuit. She had the $3 earrings jumping off, so of course I had to get me a couple of pair of those. You can't beat $3 earrings. Love those. Love them. Yeah, so those are the pairs of earrings that I got. And then I saw my girl, Style Identity. Love her. Love her pieces. She's the one, if you guys remember from the Curls for a Cause event, I had that bib necklace, and now you see Vaughn and Mishi from YouTube rocking them. So I had to stop by her booth, and I picked up these studs that I thought were so cute, especially these. So I went ahead and picked those up. Then of course it was a large product swap, and I'm talking super huge. And so I brought in something for the product swap. I cannot remember what I even brought. But this is what I got. The Carol's Daughter Lisa's Hair Elixir. So I can't wait to try it. Like, you can see how full the bottle is. So I'm hoping that I like it. But I can't wait to try this oil out. So of course I'll be reviewing that. Anywho, that is pretty much everything on my end from the event. So you guys saw what I got in my bag. You saw what I spent money on that I shouldn't have spent any money on, but I did anyway because I'm grown and I can do that. So I hope you guys enjoy everything and stay tuned for the pictures and the interview. Bye.
Okay, so here we have Kenya Kelly, owner of Return of the Curls, introducing Miss Nicki May. She had a chance to answer questions from the audience. And here are some of the vendors that were at the event. Here's Sweet Trinity Aromatherapy, where I got the bath salts from. I love this diva's hair. It was so cute with the different colors. As you can see, the room was very packed. There's tons of shoppers and tons of vendors. Really great diversity of vendors. This is Farrah Sue Garden. She makes natural hair care products. Really great product line. This is Pretty Little Wire. She does handmade jewelry pieces. And here are the ladies of Notorious Styles getting their shop on at one of the fashion vendors. This young lady had very interesting pieces. They all had wine corks. And here is Ashley from Style Identity. Ow, look at her shoes. Those shoes were fabulous. I had to get a picture. This is Tree Naturals owner here. Had to get a pic with her. And there's Kalila. She represents Shea Radiance. Here is the product swap tables. You can see tons of stuff. I had to take a picture of this piece. I thought that was amazing for your Hi, Naturally Glam fam. Yay! And I have to give a special shout out to my girl Stephanie from the Final Touch Jewelry and Accessories. She made my jewelry for the day and it was fabulous.
I think when I first went natural, I was more excited about the fact that I felt free, because I felt like before I stopped relaxing my hair, I think I may have been a little bit tight with my hair because I've gotten a relaxer since I was 6 years old. My hair was long, and I just didn't imagine cutting off my hair and wearing the style that I've never ever dreamed of wearing. So when I first went natural, I was like, oh my goodness, like my hair doesn't define me, and it was just so freeing. and I just felt a lot more self-confident in myself, and so that is that. And now I love it still, of course, and the versatility is definitely a plus. Usually I wear my hair in a twist out, but if I wanted to wear it straight, I could do that. If I wanted to flip back and point now, it's just there's so much you can do with it. It's a lot. What makes you want to educate others on natural hair? So that has to go with like my own journey. So I don't know if a lot of people know, but I transitioned for 4 months and relaxed my hair the first time because I didn't know what I was doing. Like I was wearing this bone straight weave that was like 14 inches long, trying to blend in my growing natural hair with the straight weave, and it was a hot mess. So I was like, you know what, forget this, I'm relaxing my hair. And then the day right after, I immediately regretted my decision, and it was at that time that I had some other friends in the area who told me about all these natural hair advice. Like, there's all this information out there, people showing you in videos like what exactly to do. So I decided at that point to go through this vertical for me. I wanted to be stopping my hair and that's how that happened. It was very humbling. When I had people who started recognizing me, and like, okay, what's going on here? Like, I was just sharing, about my hair and what I've been learning. So it's definitely been humbling for me. I've enjoyed meeting people all over, getting to do events like this. I just love being able to interact with people. It's such an encouraging community. Everyone's so willing to share information to help others. So I really, really love what has grown out of just blogging. I didn't start the blog in order to get fans. Like I just wanted to share information, and it just so happened that a lot of people were looking for that type of information. So again, I feel really blessed to have this platform to talk to people who are going through the same things that I am with my hair, to be able to encourage and inspire. So it's definitely a blessing, and I could not have imagined that it would have gotten to the point. Like, oh my goodness, I have to be doing this. When I get emails saying, you know what, I was about to let out my hair and I saw one of your videos and you inspired me, like that kind of stuff motivates me to keep sharing information. So it's not really like, oh, I have to do this, I want to do this, because people are actually looking for information. So it's a pleasure for me to keep, sharing information as long as I'm alive. I'm probably going to be sharing some type of information about natural hair to help encourage others.
Doing like singing and stuff, do you still do that? Like, do you still, like your first couple videos? I do remember that too.
I haven't done a singing video on YouTube in a minute, but I do sing a lot.
You still sing a lot?
Yeah, but I just haven't. I don't know why. I haven't.
Well, now you have to do it.
I know.
How's like your fiance and stuff? Like, so about you being like this natural hair celebrity? Like,
He's extremely supportive. I mean, he is very encouraging. He's one of the main ones that helps me like try to grow in different areas and network with different people to help. It's become a brand now, so he definitely helps and supports me in all of my endeavors. So.
Was your family supportive when you first went natural? Because my mother was.
that's a good
She did not like it. She still doesn't. It's interesting. So I have parents and sisters, and I forgot to mention that they were one of the main reasons why I decided to go natural. They went natural before I did, and I saw the health of their hair improve dramatically. Now my dad, he initially was all about long hair, because we all have long hair. So I came back. I can't remember if it was for Thanksgiving, but I came back. My hair was this short. He's like, oh, I didn't tell him because I knew he was gonna try to do it. But now he's like completely he's like, you need to have natural Chico shirts.
That's actually a good idea.
So I'm grateful for the support from my family.
So what made you start vlogging, and how did you come up with natural hair? What exactly?
email is like, I mean, they're not fun, but in the email, like, they're expressing just so much family. People are not supportive. Everyone's trying to fit in high school, and so it's really hard, especially at that stage, to be able to just make your own way. So I think I'm glad that I have the ability to talk to them and explain to them, like, I used to be in high school too. I totally understand the whole peer pressure thing, and sometimes all they need is a word of encouragement, someone in their corner. And so when I was able to direct them to different other sites, there's so many national hair communities, and just being able to talk to the forums and see, wait, I'm not the only one going through this, but I have a community of people, who support me, even though in my immediate circle I don't really have that support. So yeah, I think it's awesome that there's so many different ways to connect with other people now that are kind of doing this.
I'm Sasha. I'm High. Sorry, good hair, good natural hair, bad natural hair. I get emails a lot about people expressing, well, you can do this with your hair because you have the good natural hair and things like that. It kind of enrages me. Have you addressed that at all?
Definitely. Well, maybe not on the website directly, but in a lot of emails and personal conversations. Like, a lot of my friends, after I went natural, were like, oh, I love it on you, but I don't think I can do it. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Second, why do you feel this way? And it's usually just people not really, I don't know, not loving themselves, but just not being familiar. Like, when something's not familiar to you, you're kind of hesitant about even going down that path. I mean, I was really hesitant about going down that path, so I totally understand that, but you just have to explain to people that what grows out of your head naturally, that is you. Like, you can do it because that is you. There's no way or reason why one person can do it and another person can't do it. You just have to learn how to care for your hair. And one of the biggest things I tell them when they're deciding to go natural, like, oh, I hope my hair looks just like yours. I'm like, no. Your hair doesn't look like yours, and you're going to love it because it's you. And so you just have to encourage people and educate people about just not trying to covet what other people have, because what they have is just as needy as us.
I agree. What's been like highlight during like your whole YouTube and your whole natural hair experience altogether? What's been like a highlight? Any shows you went to, meeting somebody unexpected?
Let's see. There have been so many different moments, but I think one of the most surprising moments for me was being featured in the New York Times. That blew my mind completely, and it came out of nowhere. I was working with Shea Moisture for an event. They had recommended me to the writer who was doing this piece on natural hair bloggers, and I didn't think anything was going to turn out from it, but when it came out and I was with Curly Nicki and Timmy too, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. So I was really honored to be featured in that article along with
Yeah, where do you see the natural hair community as a whole moving to? Because a lot of people feel like, the natural hair events and stuff is becoming more popular now where it wasn't before, and sort of like, well, what's going to be the next thing? When is this going to get old? When is everybody going to be natural, and then you're not going to need they feel like, well, you're not going to need a meetup or expo, or what do you see the movement going to next?
That's a really, really good question. I mean, just in the past few years that I've been blogging, it definitely has grown like exponentially. But I feel like since it's not really a fad, and I think there's still going to be people who always need information. I mean, just with straight hair, you see the Bronner Brothers show.
Right.
I mean, people have been relaxing forever, but they're still able to have those kinds of shows. So I don't see why there'd be a reason for meetups like this to decrease, because people love to gather together. People love to support other, businesses and things like that. So I don't see that dying at all.
Oh,
but it would be great if everyone, was natural.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That would be nice.
Do you have anything coming up soon that you're really excited about, or that you want to share with us? As far as events for natural hair, not so much, because next year is a busy year for me personally. I'm trying to graduate with my PhD next summer, getting married next spring, so those are like my top priorities. So we'll see what happens after that. But the one thing which will probably happen though is my annual Naturally Pretty event in Atlanta. We just had our second annual this past October, so that would be next year.
What advice would you give to the natural and
I'm patient. Patience is definitely number one. In my first transition, I don't think I had enough of it. I didn't really give myself the time to learn how to take care of myself. And I think people just have to realize it's going to take time. Some of the products and techniques that we're using to make sure we have black hair aren't going to cut it anymore. So it's just taking the time to read up and try different products. Don't spend your whole paycheck on products. Try to sample little things here and there. And then also just don't try and expect that your hair is going to look like this. That's one of the main things that I hear a lot of people. Like, oh, I want my hair to do this, and they're just not giving themselves the opportunity to accept what is going to happen. So patience and just be ready to accept who they are now.
Now, I've noticed you said this is your second time around. What made you cave in the first time?
Oh, just because I didn't personally have education. Like, I hadn't been reading up on any of the blogs. I didn't really have anyone immediately in my corner to support me, so I didn't know what I was doing, and my hair was really...
So all the advice you just gave, you basically ignored all of that the first time around?
All of it.
Okay.
I didn't know it was really out there. I had no idea what I was doing. And I remember another thing, I was wearing weave, and then when my weave was out, I was flat ironing my hair. And that Christmas break, I'd gone to Florida with my family. Humidity, my hair was like, humidity semi-active with stringy ends, and I'm like, I look horrible. So when I got back home, I didn't know my hair. But I'm glad I had some friends who decided to do natural hair treatment.
See, I asked because I did the same thing. This is my second time around, so I totally understand. I had no information, no support. I wore wigs like 24. I literally had one for every day of the week.
Oh, I know.
So like when I stopped wearing them, people are like, "So you're not bald?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, no, I'm not. I have hair under here." So that's why I asked that. The support and the education. You know, there weren't that many materials around 6 or 7 years ago on natural hair. There was no, no articles, no blogs. In fact, blogging was just becoming a term then when you think about it. So.
Even though you've been natural for a while now, like, do you still have like natural hair with fails, like, products? Do you have your regimen down? Because I know, like, I feel.
That is a funny question. Definitely have moments where it's like, really, why aren't you cooperating with me today? But usually those moments actually end up being teaching moments where I'll end up experimenting more and come up with a new way of doing my hair or a new styling technique. I'm like, oh, okay. So I just don't treat it as like a frustrating moment, but just a way to further understand my hair. Because even though I've been natural for 3 years, which actually isn't that long, with the different lengths, it kind of changes the way you style your hair or even wash your hair. Like, I've had to start washing it in twists and tangling in different ways. It's getting longer, so I just accept the little bumps, the bumps in the road.
Do you have any tips for us as natural ladies trying to make it? Because we do have frustrating moments. I know I have them all the time, which is not straight my hair. So do you have any great tips for us that you're sitting on or that somebody shared with you that you were like, that's a great thing to share?
I mean, one of the main tips was actually help with my blog and everything. Well, starting it was someone told me to start documenting what was working for my hair, because in the beginning I would find some weird combination that worked, and then
Never
later
recreate.
I have no idea what I used on my hair. I look at a picture, I'm like, wait, how did I do that? And I have no recollection. So actually documenting what worked so you can look back, because you will forget eventually. That really, really helps. And even just for documenting your hair growth, because sometimes it seems like nothing has happened within the last 5 months, but if you actually look at a picture for the first month and the 6th month, you're like, wait a second, okay, I actually did get growth, but since you're looking at yourself every day, you don't really see it. So that helps to encourage.
Have you managed to avoid becoming a PJ in your journey?
Let's see.
Are you in the closet PJ?
I would say I'm a PJ because I'm a blogger and people send me things. I don't think I personally would have ended up
Buying, okay.
Well, in the beginning, no. In the beginning, I didn't, because I didn't know what was going on. Like, I went to Whole Foods, I went to Trader Joe's, I was reading all the blogs, Trust Me Natural, the blog naturals. Like, I was buying a lot of stuff in the beginning, but now I've kind of like
Learn to taper out and just like, this is what works, so this is what I buy. Gotcha. Because there's a lot of people that...
That was me. going to Whole Foods.
That is me still to this day. So.
I was in racking up when I first went natural, and I don't use that stuff. Do you have a product that's your favorite that you like take everywhere with you that you don't leave home without just in case something happens?
I have favorites just because each product is a little something different. I would say some of my favorites right now are the Earth Care Nectar. They have this like hair milk. It's not really oil, it's more like a oil, but it gives a nice sheen. Like I use it today on my hair. For twisting, I love Rose Naturals almond peanut butter. It's really moisturizing. It gives a good glow too. And the other one I would say is this shampoo bar by Boceam, B-O-C-M-B-E-A-M, sorry. And it's really, really great. It doesn't dry my hair out. It's actually really good for detangling my hair with shampoo, which I have not bought some products that work for my hair like that. So those would be my top three right now. Maybe after tomorrow, it's something different.
Who are some of your favorite bloggers and bloggresses? We all love you, but who do you love that we might not know about?
It's in the card because I never remember their three names. I may have to get back to I never remember the exact three names. And the ones that I would mention right now, you guys probably already know. Like Sherry J. I'll say one. Blonde, kinky, curly, coily beat.
Yeah, I write for that blog. I'm the health writer. So any health, well not any, it's two of us that write about health on there. So, yay. Yeah, Janelle's awesome.
Is it weird, like, I just share information about, like, oh, I know about your fiance because you said on YouTube. Is it weird, like, when people, like, know information about you?
Not now. Like, in the beginning, I would forget that I said certain things. So it's like, oh, so how was your proposal? And it's cool, like, how do you... but now I'm more aware of what I'm saying. So, like, if people say something like that, like, oh, yeah, it's not weird now.
Have you thought about how you're going to wear your hair for your wedding?
Oh gosh, I don't have a certain style in mind yet. I'm never kind of experimenting with them. Like I was on the way here, like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do my hair? Like it's
always,
I have no idea yet. So we'll see.
Okay, great.
You're also very